Surrounded by the eternal beauty of the Taj Mahal, the Taj Hotel and Convention Centre Agra rises in its reflection, where luxury is reimagined with grace. The impeccable design and craftsmanship, spaces woven with intricate artistry, every element whispers luxury and splendor. Here, elegance is not just seen, it's felt in the quiet perfection of every gesture. Every space and every moment of preparation. A grand welcome befitting royalty, leading into majestic corridors, alive with the joy of life. Stepping into a realm of flavors, where the air breathes the aroma of artistry, and every creation is a feast for the senses. An invitation to rediscover, to relive, to be immersed in timeless beauty. A gentle kiss of sun, quiet moments of playfulness, memories carved in time. Every moment carries the magic of togetherness. Tranquility reigns in soft hands and hushed whispers. A soothing touch, a pause in time. The art of indulgence in its purest form. Private moments orchestrated in fairy tale spaces, wrapped in elegance, a whisper of something timeless, a dance, a glance. Music weaves through the air. The table is set, a tribute to a regal past. Above, the city glows, soaking in the magic of the moment. A celebration unfolds. The night traces the lines of a masterpiece, two souls in timeless rhythm. And in that moment, a name that lingers beyond words, Taj.
Namaste. Welcome to another episode of our conversation with hoteliers and about beautiful places. We at Octave Events always strive that we connect you with more and more beautiful properties, amazing destinations, and great people whom we keep meeting throughout the course of our business, our adventures, and our travels. So today we are here at Taj Convention Hotel Agra with two beautiful people, Chetali and Akshay, who handle the sales for this property and have been connected with me since a long time in their previous roles in different hotels as well. Welcome to our channel today, and thank you for hosting us at Taj Convention. It's been a great pleasure since yesterday. I would like to know something more about you, because the thing is, what I feel is that it's not about selling a property for a wedding or a conference. It's more about telling about the people who work there, that brings in the comfort to our clients. So, can you tell something about who Chetali is and who Akshay is?
Okay, so I am taking care of the sales, although, but yes, I love this hospitality industry, and that gives me a joy to work. And it's my passion. Working in this industry, meeting new people every day, facing new challenges every day. Cracking those challenges and make a smile on somebody's face. So that is the more I am. I actually take care of my guests as well as the colleagues also at the
Yes.
same time. So that's it.
Akshay.
I think more or less, likewise, what she has given you a very crisp and a rational answer is what I'm going to replicate, but in a very different language altogether. I think it's been 13 years in the industry. I have been given to understand that this industry gives you a lot of hopes with respect to your persona that you need to change, the kind of personality that you have, and the kind of people you meet. So it's all about making those adjustments in a day and making it beautiful for both of us. So
Great.
we normally call it, and Chetali must agree with me, that there are two guests that we come across usually as an employee. One is internal and one is external.
Yes.
So we have to keep them both happy, and this is what makes it really, really beautiful and splendid. So I think we've been in the industry for quite a long time, and we look forward to continue the same.
That's a great to know. So, can you throw some light on Taj Convention Hotel Agra as a property for destination weddings, as a property for conferences, and just for a leisure trip as well?
So, Taj Convention Center Agra has total 239 keys. We have biggest convention hall with us. It is 14,000 square feet with a clear ceiling height of 22 feet. The same time we have, if we'll talk about the leisure guests, we have different areas where they can enjoy their time, relax. With kids they can enjoy with us. We have a beautiful terrace pool from where you can overlook the Taj Mahal. So it's again a beautiful place. Another pool side which you can use for your events, the social. So if we'll talk about entirely wedding, it's a full-on package where you don't need to go out from the hotel for anything.
Correct.
Everything starting from your arrival till departure you have in the hotel. All different venues, late night music, the parties you can do, enjoy your haldi and mehndi ceremonies at a poolside.
Yes.
So everything you have. In terms of the conferences, of course, the name says convention. So from the smallest till the biggest convention or the conference we can do here. It starts from the boardroom, which can accommodate two people till 34 people. To different banquet space starting from 1400 square feet till 14,000 square feet
Yes.
with so many breakaways. So we have so many places where conference can accommodate easily.
Yes.
Yeah. And then leisure guest or the domestic guest, yes. Again, as I told you, we have different spaces. We have our own shows, to show them. We have attractions for them in terms of the, local artists are there, which, give them joy and they enjoy their performances. For kids, we have Kids Club
Kids
here,
zone, yes.
Kids Zone. So everything, it's a full-on package.
Yes, it is.
It's a complete factory. It's a one-stop shop that you enter and you use all the services. You
Thank you.
avail all services that we have. Create a memory and peacefully look forward for next visit.
And see, I will just add to it that what Tajness to me is, I will ask you this question again right now. But Tajness to me is like we are sitting here for a discussion, a conversation, and ensuring that we have something to drink. So you must have all seen we were just served coffee right now. That's Tajness, taking care of each and every small aspect.
You correctly said, touching those points where you get into kind of anticipatory touch is what Tajness is.
Yes.
So genuineness, I believe, and courteousness is what Tajness should be, and it is actually. That's why we call it. We are the world's strongest brand in India and Asia, and obviously Western Europe.
That's true, and it's amazing to see how Mr. Chatwal is, adding up number of new hotels in the fold, bringing in new brands like Selections is a new branding which has come in. Ama Stays and Trails are there. Taj Hotels is anyhow the biggest brand. Taj Mahal, Palaces, Gateways. So, I mean, Taj has taken care of each and every walk of life. So, if coming back to Convention Agra, I want to know in terms of the rooms, as you mentioned, there are 239 keys. How many different categories do we have here?
So our starting category is superior room. If I talk about the size, it has a 350 square feet size. The second category is the deluxe. The size is 375 square feet. And then we'll go to different category, that is the luxury room. As the name says luxury, it has a feel of that luxury and the different design entirely. Then we have a fourth category, which is Taj Club Room, that comes with your club facilities also.
Yes.
And after that, we have suites. So we have total 13 suites with us, starting from the deluxe category suite, then luxury suite, and then presidential suite. So total numbers are 239.
So keeping in regards into the group size and of course the requirement of a clientele, the end user we would call it, we have everything actually. So if you talk about convention, honestly speaking, and I feel no shy and I feel pride to mention it correctly, we are the largest convention center in the vicinity at this moment.
Yes,
At this moment, because if you talk about convention, there has to be a roof.
correct.
Although JP says that JP Convention Hotel, but the size carpet area, correct me if I'm wrong, that's 12,500.
12,000.
So we are 14,500. We are better, I would say, in terms to size.
Yes.
And of course, the upholstery, you have already seen it.
No, that goes without saying. I mean, Taj is Taj. That's one thing which I've been seeing since the past 12, 13 years of my career as well. Being on that side of the table and now on this side of the table, I've seen it all. But Taj has been Taj always.
So when we take actually Taj name, it comes with a trust.
Yes.
So our tagline is trust, awareness, joy.
Joy.
So trust is the first word. When even any guest say it's Taj, they have that trust that all their necessity or the requirements will taken care in the hotel by that time.
Now, this is something new which I've learned today. Taj being an acronym for trust, awareness, and joy. This is the first time which I've heard it, and I'm sure that no one must be aware about this tagline, which is really meaningful with Taj as a brand as well. So, in Taj Convention, you were talking about infinity pool deck area, the rooftop area. So the view of Taj Mahal is there. How can we utilize it in terms of a wedding function? Is there any possibility that we can capture some moments for the couple there?
Yes, yes, absolutely, that's possible. So even in our hotel, whenever the wedding photo shoots take place, any couple do, they actually use that area because that gives you a infinite pool behind
Yes.
you and the scenic view of Taj Mahal. It's there for you. So that's a memory for them for life. So yes, they can, even the families, whenever you are doing events, so we can create the mandap accordingly or the the stage accordingly that you can capture the pictures and you can capture Taj Mahal completely on that on those pictures. So
Great.
I think rightly said because if you look at the view, it's one of its kind. You will never ever find the kind of view of Taj Mahal from a roof that we have actually. So the kind of atmosphere what we're gonna create is what we're gonna create the family.
Yes.
So wedding is a very prestigious event. It's a very very sensitive event. If I talk about on a father's perspective or a parent's perspective, it's a lifetime achievement award for them. Their
Yes.
daughter, their son, everyone goes happy from the family. They say that
Even-
हमने तो गंगा नहा लिया.
even though invitees for the main family, actually that matters what they are saying, how much they are comfortable during this day.
So we as a Taj, we are flexible. Yes, there are certain gray areas that we come across, but keeping in regards the Tajness into consideration, keeping in regards the brand ethos into consideration, we can always work this out amicably.
So for a wedding, there's one thing which is always unforgettable, which goes on with a person throughout the life, and that one simple thing is food. So after the wedding, हर कोई जब 4 साल बाद 5 साल बाद मिलते हैं, सिर्फ there's this one simple thing, वहाँ का खाना अच्छा था. And I'm saying this out of my own experience from my sister's wedding, which happened at a Taj property in Haryana, at Taj Damdama. So even today, after 7 or 8 years of a wedding, whenever our family meets us, they always say दिव्या की शादी पे खाना बहुत अच्छा था. So how are the reviews of food here at Taj Convention?
So I'll give you an example. I just received a message 10 days back from a guest. The wedding happened a year back with us. He's messaged me and thanked me that he is one of the relatives' house and they are appreciating food till now.
Wow.
And thank you so much for making us proud that we choose Taj. And these words actually lines so much, motivating
Yes.
for us. And actually, credit goes to the chef and the entire team. They sit with the guest, understand their need because every family has a different palate.
Correct.
And their guest also has the same palate, usually. So they understand their need, what exactly they want, and they make food accordingly. We do, the food tasting also for the guest. If it's not done at a first time, we'll do multiple times. Till that time, guest is not satisfied.
Yes.
Okay, we can take care of we can cater their need there. And at the end, the result is always 100%. Touch wood. And I can say this very proudly that entire credit goes to the chef Palash and his team.
True,
Make
true.
such delicious food and give those wordings to us, the motivations from the guests what we get.
And speaking of food, I would like you to throw some light on Daawat-e-Nawab, the fine dine restaurant which we have here.
I think it's one of its kind you will ever come across because that doesn't breaks the authenticity of kebab, which has to be authentic. So, like what she talked about was palate. Each and every guest has a different palate to it.
Yes.
But maintaining that palate and maintaining that very, very well is what my culinary team does it really fantastically, superbly well, I would say. So that brings you a kind of brand which is different from others in terms of deliverables, and you give the guest experience kind of experience that what he's considering being Taj in Taj
Yes,
Hotel.
yes.
So if he's dropping in and if he has a certain expectation, I think we feel no shy to be able to accept it that we always come to that saturation point for them as well.
That's true.
Where they say that everything went well and we enjoyed it.
And I'm sure that now with Jewar Airport about to become operational very soon,
Yes,
Agra is going to be a developing market.
Demographically, if we talk about, so if a customer, has arrived in Delhi airport and he has to go to, let's say, Shahadra or maybe Ghaziabad, the same quality time what it takes generally, I think less than what is going to take from Jewar to Agra because
Yes,
the connectivity is the expressway. And if correct me if I'm wrong, so October is what Jewar says that.
Yes, so they'll be starting off with the cargo and charter operations.
And passenger flight has to start.
I think by end of the year or early next
So I
year.
think the business what we are looking at in terms to western side of India will be more substantial in terms to movements.
Yeah, because people wants to come
Hanji.
to Agra. We have a beautiful monument here. It's
Yes.
a nice city to talk about, but connectivity is the issue.
During my recent visit to Bombay, there was only one point which came into a kind of hurdle, which was proximity. So if that opens, I am telling you candidly and honestly, this will be one of the aggressive hotel you will ever come across
No,
in the business.
that's actually true because the only problem which we get in fetching business for Agra as a town is no problem at all with Taj Hotel. So when we tell them that Taj Convention is there, all my clients, my guests, they are very happy. Okay, it's Taj, we don't have to think twice.
Twice.
But the only problem is they say that from Delhi, our guests can drive down. It's a very comfortable drive. However, we will be having family coming in from abroad, from various places of India. They will all have to land at Delhi, and then it's a long drive. So that's the only hindrance which we are facing as of date. But I'm sure that once Jaipur opens up, that drive which will cut down to about 1.5 hours, because after the expressway, the inner ring road is very easily connected.
Correct.
So I'm sure it will be a big boost.
It will be a boost, yes.
Distance is in hindrance right now, but keeping in regards to price sensitivity compared to Delhi, we are little lucrative in terms
Yes.
to pricing, not in terms to deliverables. Deliverables, what we are serving you at Taj Palace, New Delhi.
It is same.
It is the same procedure what we are doing it here.
Yes, that's
So
true. That's true.
The cost of operation can be low, but not on the perspective of services.
I won't know in that city, everyone will be able to guess what I'm talking about. So that one particular city has gained a lot of traction in terms of weddings, and because of that, the costing has gone up. But Agra is still in that sweet spot where we can save out on the cost. If I talk about overall terms, and still do an equivalent wedding, even surpass it. So people should consider Agra more often than the other city I'm talking about. I can't defame that city because that's my bread and butter.
We agree on this. Yes, Agra is still economical for the people, pocket friendly still. And you can enjoy all the events here. There are so many spots in the hotel where you can enjoy, you can do the nice photo shoot for yourself. In terms of the conferences, you can do the biggest, largest conference till, 1500 people at one go in the hotel. So it has everything. It is full package.
So in lump sum,
That's
for our viewers actually, that you give us an opportunity, help us with something, we'll give you everything. That's our commitment.
No, and that goes without saying, having worked with both Akshay and Chetali in the past, I know them as people separately from the organization. And they work together with you as part of your family, and they ensure that the wedding or the conference, I'm talking about both the aspects of events here, uh, each event has their own specific needs, and they take care that it goes on without any flaw. It's a very simple saying which goes in the industry between hoteliers as well as even planners, that for us we might have done hundreds of weddings, but for the client it's the only wedding which matters, so we have to go back to scratch and work like that.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely.
So thank you so much for your time here. It was lovely conversing with you, and we are looking forward to multiple work opportunities which will follow. But apart from the work, our relation is there, which will always be there. And feel free to come down to Taj Convention anytime. Just don't think about anything. Come down here, have a cup of coffee, have lunch, stay over, experience the place. Once you experience Taj Convention, you won't think of going anywhere else. Thank you. Thanks to both of you.
Thank you.
And glory should prevail.
Thank you. Thank you.